The director of this one is John Kretschmer, who got his start as
John T. Kretschmer.
Excuse me, you're right, John T. Kretschmer. He got his start as an assistant director. He worked on Jurassic Park, famously.
Yeah.
But he's mostly just like a TV journeyman guy.
Every show you can imagine.
Yeah.
This guy's done an episode of.
He only directs 2 episodes of Buffy. And by the way, neither of these directors are important to the series because the guy who directed the first one only directs the first one.
Well, usually directors of shows like these aren't that important.
True, but the show has like directors who direct a lot of episodes, and we haven't met any of them yet.
Okay.
This guy, I know him best because he directed a bunch of episodes of Veronica Mars.
Okay. By the way, you asked me what I knew about Angel. Like, before a few years ago, I couldn't have told you the difference between Angel and Dark Angel. That's how grim things were with Angel.
Yeah. Well, Dark Angel. Isn't it weird that those shows were on at the same time, Angel and Dark Angel?
That's probably why I couldn't tell you the difference.
Yeah. That was an Alba show with James.
That's right.
James Cameron produced it.
Mm-hmm. I think this guy also directed an episode of that too, by the way.
I mean, that show got made because of Buffy. Let's be honest.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. But
what about that Ghost Whisperer show?
That was years later.
But I feel like that was kind of like we need like they're kind of like another. Buffy
no, for
show.
sure.
But she doesn't kill things. She just like talks to ghosts.
Supernatural shows with a female lead became very popular around this time. Yeah. Or even like I thought Veronica Mars was just Buffy with no powers.
I bet she told her on the set of I Know What You Did Last Summer, like, why don't you get a show like what I've got going on? Like that'll be like really, really beneficial for you.
No,
and
Jennifer Love Hewitt was like, no, I'm not going to do a stupid Buffy. I've been on Party of 5 on Fox for the last few years, and they're spinning off my character Julie into her own spin-off called Time of Your Life, and it's going to premiere 1 year after Buffy, and it's going to do so much better, you fucking dummy. No, it got canceled real fast.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the Harvest episode. Jesse gets taken underground by the vampires. They're going to use him as bait to lure Buffy down there, and Xander follows Buffy down there. There's one weird scene with Xander and Willow talking in the hallway that was added because they came in short on the episode. They needed an extra scene.
I thought that was kind of weird, where they're just like kind of worried.
Yeah.
It's just like longer worried scene. Like we already had the worried scene, but this is just like longer worried scene.
Yeah. It really adds nothing. All right. So what else you got? What do you have?
Oh, so much. Well, I mean, first of all, the reason I didn't like this as much, first one, you're like getting to know everybody, you're like getting to know the quirks of the show and like the writing and stuff. And this one's just like, got to go get Jesse. Why do I care about going to rescue Jesse?
Well, you're supposed to care because he's in the opening credits and you think he's a regular, but...
Well, I didn't even catch that, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, but you didn't catch it because they didn't do it. They didn't let him do it.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, first of all, there's a line that Buffy says where she says, God, I am so mentally challenged.
Yeah. I clocked that line.
That was so funny.
There's very little of that actually in these 2 episodes. Like I feel like we'll maybe see some offensive shit at some point, but like that was really the worst thing in either of these episodes.
Yeah, I thought that was a great moment. Another great Buffy look. Sorry to just bring up how amazing Buffy looks in these, but at one point she puts sunglasses on her head.
Yeah,
and she looks great.
She does look great.
Great job, Buffy.
I know. A lot of skirts.
Tons
early
of
Buffy wears a lot of skirts. She's like Ally McBeal.
Sure. Anytime I see sunglasses on a character's head, I just think about the fact that obviously that actor didn't put it on there because they couldn't do that because it's a movie, so it has to look right. So somebody else had to do it for them. So that's all I can think about when I see things like that is like the person putting it on them and then them being like, all right, action. And then them like, well, that's all I can think about when I see anything like that.
That's really funny.
Yeah, but anyway,
I think about that with props a lot. Like whenever you see someone holding like a mug or like a a thermos or something, I always think about how the decision making process to what that was going to be.
or anything that's sponsored because somebody had to hold it and face the label toward the camera properly. So they're like, all right, don't move too much because it has to be like right exactly how we need it.
Yeah,
Just anything that's like that.
yeah, for sure.
Um, a great Willow moment in this episode where Cordelia is like talking about Buffy. Like the other day, Buffy was so weird. She like thought we were vampires or whatever. And then Willow's like, the way you send that to your professor is you press the deliver button. And she's like, ooh, thanks, Willow. She presses deliver, but it's delete, and she makes her
Yeah,
delete her whole paper.
it's true.
Thought that was good.
The blonde girl she's talking to in that scene is a character named Harmony, who we'll see again and again.
Oh,
And
foreshadowing. Was that in your paper?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But she was also, that actress was also in the running for Buffy. Just for the record.
That makes sense.
The one part about that scene that I think is ridiculous is Cordelia is like ripping on Buffy, but she's like being nice to this dude with long, like, what's your deal, man? This dude comes in with like long hair, like, so what's the deal with this new chick? And I just don't think Cordelia would be nice to that guy.
Huh. I didn't really notice that, but I guess you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. They could have used a different actor who like looked, I don't know,
More like approachable for
more like a, like
who would hang with
like
her.
a high school douchebag. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I get that. What else happened? They go down and they get Jesse.
Yeah, they go down to the sewer. There's rats. They fight off some vampires. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the harvest.
This episode's worse than the first one. But I still give it a 3.
It's just it's because it's just the action shit. It's like yeah.
It's like Kill Bill, whichever one's the more action one.
Yeah, right. Exactly, the first one. What'd you think though about the her little trick in the last scene where she makes him think that the sun's out? It's in 9 hours, moron.
When she opens the window?
Yeah,
that's good. And then she kills him.
Yeah.
But apparently not, because he's back. Oh, no, she killed Luke?
Yeah, Luke's dead, but the Master's still around.
My favorite. I kind of liked Luke.
Well, you'll see
the Master, I can take or leave.
Fuck you. The Master was going to be my MVP for the second episode.
Whoa. Yeah. No, I'm going SMG again.
Damn. All right.
Loved her.
Yeah, the harvest.
Should we keep a rank of all the episodes as we go?
I have that ranking.
All the episodes ever?
Yes.
That is nuts. Well, let's do it, like revise it as we go, sort of check it. Fine. I'll go 1, 2 so far.
I'll agree with that.
Okay, but I still give it a 3.
Yeah, I do too.
One more note. She at the end of the episode, she's leaving. She's wearing like a purple like overcoat type thing, and then it just reminded me of Daphne because she plays Daphne in Scooby Doo, and she's always wearing purple.
Yeah, and they also eventually start referring to like Xander.
We got to do those, by the way. Those this year will be great.
Xander, Willow, and Buffy, like they start referring to themselves at some point in the show as the Scooby Gang.
Oh wow.
Yeah. All right. What else? Angel gets some shit to do in this episode, but it's the same shit. Yeah. Anyone else? I wanted to bring up Harmony. I did. Whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesse died. Yeah. Bye, Jesse.
Yeah. Goodbye, Jesse. We'll see you around. You're not gonna be missed, and
R.I.P. to the name Mr. Charles.
And I'm pretty sure he's never mentioned again on the series.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, he's got bigger and better things to do. That actor.
He certainly
Eric
does.
Balfour.
Yeah, like antagonizing people on 6 Feet Under. All right, so that's the episodes. Who's your MVP, LVP for this one? You said
SMG, Samuel Geller MVP. LVP, Angel again? Who do you got? Jesse?
No, I think it is Angel in this one.
Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah, it's very silly.
I think that's the LVP.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Buffy, we did it.
So they nailed the 2-parter. I feel exactly the same as I get 3 stars, the same MVP, LVP. Both.
Yeah, it maintains a quality level throughout, I think, and then next week we'll see how they do with Monster of the Week episodes. We'll be covering 2 of them. Which
do they ever get any like guest stars? Any like famous guest stars?
Oh yeah. We'll see a lot of people.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Courtney Cox shows up or anything?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
But there are some fun surprises. Amy Adams.
Whoa, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
That is
fun. Yeah.
so cool. Do you know she shows up in she's in the Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny movie as just like a girl rocking out in the bar. They
Yeah.
perform in a bar and she's just like in the bar being
She
like,
was
yeah.
once a fledgling actress. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
All right. So, Witch and Teacher's Pet are the title of our next two
all right.
episodes. Yeah. I mean, Witch, without tell you what that's about. There's a witch involved.
And the other one, there's a teacher's pet you gotta kill, like a dog that gets loose in the hallway or something.
Oh, but maybe we should have you guess what the episodes are.
That's what I'm
based on
gonna
the
guess. I'll
titles.
guess a teacher brings a pet and it gets loose in the hallway,
And they have to kill it.
but it's like a lizard that turns into a dragon or something.
Wow.
Like it, yeah, something like that.
I
Like
gotta
it goes in the
say,
cafeteria and eats like some macaroni and cheese, but it's like evil macaroni and cheese, like possessed or something.
wow, that seems complicated, but I mean, we'll see what
it's a
happens.
complicated show.